Thank you, Nicholas. That is one of my very favorite songs, My One and Only Love. I could certainly say that the one presence and the one power is truly my one and only love, and hopefully will stay that way. So, good morning, welcome. We have made it through a very cold time and interesting times, but we are here together, safe and sound, and for the next hour, we will leave all cares and concerns outside as we bring up the lyrics for this opening song. I guess this was the opening song last week as well. It's a favorite of mine. Would you like to stand? And let's move a little bit. Let's get our groove on. I'm in the right place at the right time. I'm just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time, and I'm just where I'm supposed to be. Do you believe that? I'm in the right place at the right time. I'm just where I'm supposed to be. Yes, I'm in the right place at the right time, and I'm just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Yes, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome. Let's sing that part one more time, the chorus. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Yes, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Why? I'm in the right place at the right time, and I'm just where I'm supposed to be. Yes, I'm in the right place at the right time, and I'm just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Yes, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Every soul is welcome here in the one presence and the one power, God the good, omnipotent. We are one. There's only one of us here. And it's from this place of oneness I speak a word of blessing on our time together, knowing that all the love, life, light, power, peace, beauty, and joy of God is present in, as, and through us. For this we are so grateful as we say, all souls are welcome here. And my soul is welcome here. Yes, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. Yes, my soul is welcome here. And while we're standing and getting our groove on, thank you, Nicholas, we will sing our congregational song, which is Everything New. It's a Daniel Nahmod morning, Daniel Nahmod songs. So, oh, I'm sorry. It's Love Is My Decision, another Daniel Nahmod song. Here we go. Love is my decision. It's up to me to give up my heart. Love is my decision. No one else can tell me to start. And once I decide to change my mind, love will show me how. Love is my decision right here and now. Love is my decision. It's up to me to stand on that bridge. Love is my decision. No one else can make me forgive. And once I decide to change my mind, love will show me how. Love is my decision, right here and now. Love is my decision. It's up to me to walk down that road. Love is my decision. No one else can lighten my load. And once I decide to change my mind, love will show me how. Love is my decision, right here and now. Greet your neighbor and say good morning.
Well, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Unity Displays, a positive path for spiritual living. My name is Ruth Traylor, and I'm serving as your platform assistant today. Please take a moment to silence your phones, and thank you. This week, we are blessed to have Reverend Carla McClellan, and our spiritual leader, Megon McDonough. And Megan's talk title is The Miracle of the Moment. We want to acknowledge those tuning in online now or later, and thank you for joining us. And we extend a welcome and thanks to our musicians, Nicholas Olenchu, I don't know how you knew that song, My One and Only Love.
I know.
I mean, my mother played it on a Frank Sinatra album when I was a kid. And now the chaplains, please.
Good morning. I am Mary Ellen.
I'm Cindy Gann.
And we are your prayer chaplains today, and we'll be available after service for anyone who would like prayer. And it's really our privilege and honor to pray with you. And I would just like to invite anybody who might have a little bit of an interest in just exploring what this beautiful ministry is about, there is an orientation on February 21st from 10 to noon, and it's just to check it out. And then if it's something that resonates with you, we have our full training then starting later in the spring. And for me, the line that really works is as you give, you receive, because it is like such a blessing to pray with people. So if there's a little whisper in your heart, check it out. And now please join us in our vision statement. We empower an evolving consciousness that spiritually transforms the world through an awakening oneness. And now our invocation. I am now in the presence of pure being and immersed in the Holy Spirit of life, love, and wisdom. I acknowledge your presence and your power, O blessed Spirit. In your divine wisdom, now erase my human limitations, and from your pure substance of love, bring into manifestation my world according to your perfect law. Amen.
And of course, when I'm introducing our musicians, I also acknowledge Megan. Okay. We would like to give a heartfelt welcome to our newcomers. Is anyone here for the first time? Please raise your hand and keep it raised. Okay. Our ushers are giving you a welcome packet with information about our church and a contact card that you can take to the bookstore, which is just down the way, and you'll get a free gift. Wherever you are on your spiritual journey, we welcome you and we are glad you are here. Please join us in Fellowship Hall for coffee or tea and snacks after the service. We would love to get to know you, and welcome. Today's daily word is intention. My intention is to act with love and kindness. Setting an intention, deciding at the start of the day to be loving, considerate, and compassionate colors all my interactions and activities. It's making a commitment to myself that no matter how the day unfolds, no matter what happens, and no matter what other people may do, I will remain steadfast. I begin with God. After a time of prayer and meditation, I envision divine love opening my heart and kindness inspiring my words. The sacred connection I feel in prayer elevates me above the cares and concerns of daily life, making it easier for me to be serene and unperturbed by any irritations I encounter. My intention is to carry the gifts of spiritual living with me always, my blessings to share. The Bible verse is, I act with steadfast love, justice, and righteousness in the earth, for in these things I delight, says the Lord. That's Jeremiah 9, verse 24. Now let's prepare for meditation by singing our meditation song.
I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith. When I am stronger every minute, every day, I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith. And I am stronger every minute, every day. Let us breathe into that knowing of surrender, of letting go. Eckhart Tolle had a client who said to him, "There's a list of all these classes at my church. And I wonder if you could recommend which ones I take." Eckhart Tolle looked at the list and said, "They all look wonderful. But if you would focus on being present to your breath for a year, it would have the same effect as taking every one of these classes." Let's breathe. Breathing in, I know I am breathing in. Breathing out, I know I am breathing out. We breathe in and release. We breathe into this moment only. This moment. Forgetting everything we think we know. Ah, that is the moment. And it's so easy to be present when we have the time. This is that time. But to make every moment a time to connect with our breath, especially in stressful times, nearer than hands and feet, that the answer to our problems that cause so much stress, the world, and how we will be in it. The answer is right under our nose, in the breath. And the comfort that it brings. For God within is my comfort and solace. Like a blanket that warms me when I'm cold, protective arm around my shoulder, or an enveloping hug. The comforting love of God takes many forms. God's comfort comes to me through the kindness of those who care about me, who want to ease my pain, and who check in on me when I'm going through a difficult time. When the chaplains are holding my prayer in the light of healing. But even without the immediate presence of dear ones, God's comforting presence is with me always. It is in the softness of my memories, the abiding peace I sense deep in my heart, and the rock of my faith. When life feels painful, I turn to my spiritual life to sense the world beyond this one. For as Jesus taught us, do not judge by appearance, but judge by righteous judgment. Turn the other cheek to look in another direction. I am reminded that everything in the world has come to pass, and God's comfort is ours forever. Psalms tell us, "The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit." Everywhere present, everywhere loving, everywhere comforting. This is God. God's will for us is happiness, peace, and love. So be it, and so it is. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. It's been quite a weekend here at Unity Displays. This was the weekend of our board retreat. Our beloved Reverend Carla is in the house. We are so happy, but there's been a lot to do. Yikes! And our lovely Elena is on vacation. I'm going to follow suit. I'm determined to take a page from her book. At any rate, I'll be interviewing Reverend Carla today. And she requested this song, and it's one of my favorites, written by one of my dear friends, Sue Riley, who is just an amazing person. That she and Richard McDonough have created such a home for us New Thought musicians. Uh-oh. Thank you. Yes, some water. Oh, it comes on suddenly because of the forest air heat. I'm the thinker. Thinker who thinks the thoughts that changes things that shape my life. I am the thinker who thinks the thoughts. I have the power to change my life. Who knows this song? Come on up here. I'm not kidding. Oh yeah, I'll take the water. Mark Boston. Woohoo! All right, I will sing it with you, my friend. Do you need the lyrics? Okay, well, all right. This is improv, baby. This is how we roll. I am the thinker who thinks the thoughts, just things that shape my life. I am the thinker who thinks the thoughts. I have the power. Tell us your names. Jen. I'm Breeze. Oh, you're Reese. Yeah. And they're from Fox Valley Unity. Woo-hoo!
This is what I call church.
Exactly.
Coming together, sharing our gifts.
Yes. Well, see? My affirmation this morning in the prayer circle was divine order. It doesn't always look the way I think it's going to look. So, over 2 years ago, I got a call from marvelous Reverend Carla, who said, "You know what? I think you should apply for the spiritual leader position at, and they're going to be giving you a call." And I'm like, wait, Unity Displays, where I was music director for quite some time, and I speak quite occasionally, and so I have so much love, respect, and gratitude to Reverend Carla. Please welcome Reverend Carla McDonough. As you know, Carla, would you grab that microphone?
I sure will.
That's yours. This is mine. And I do this every now and then. Most of you will know that it's Meg as talk show host, which I grew up on watching Johnny Carson. And so today I'm going to interview Reverend Carla, and my talk title was The Miracle of the Moment. And this is quite a miracle that we're all together in this moment, right here, right now. And I have some questions for you.
Good.
I always like to ask, my first question to everybody is, who taught you how to drive?
Who taught me how to drive? My daddy did.
Oh, awesome. Do you remember the car?
Yes, it was you probably have no idea what it is, a Hillman Minx.
No. What?
An English car.
Oh my gosh, a Hellman Minx. Whoa. That does
And it had a clutch.
Oh, yes.
And you have to learn how to go up hills with a clutch.
Wow. How is it that he had a Hellman Minx?
That's an interesting story. I think he went to Canada to get it. Because, see, originally I'm Canadian. I'm a Canuck.
Oh, what? You lucky girl.
Well, now I'm a naturalized U.S. citizen. I chose it.
Yes. Marvelous.
I chose it.
Marvelous. I didn't know that. I love that. And where did you go to high school?
I went to high school in Madison, Wisconsin.
Oh.
My dad was stationed in Madison. This was during the Bay of Pigs.
Yes.
And he worked for NORAD, the North American, big saving, whatever. He was in the Air Force. And so his work was really secretive. And we moved to Madison, and I never left the States.
Wow. Madison.
Very cold.
Yeah, very cold and a little radical. I'm just saying, Yeah, very open-minded.
Yes.
Carla, you were raised in the Unity movement. Is that right?
I was. Mm-hmm.
Both your parents?
Both of my parents are Unity ministers.
Wow.
I'm marinated in this stuff.
And when did you feel called? I mean, when you were a teenager, did you like it?
No. When I was a teenager, I thought my parents were crazy.
Well, that's part of the teenage territory,
thing
right?
to go through. But I got so tired of people asking me, what is unity? And it, there were some negative kind of perceptions about what unity was, that it wasn't really, that it wasn't really a religion. And so I began questioning my parents, because I'm not one to keep my mouth shut, if you know me.
That was from Marnie.
So I would ask all the questions, and my dad just said, test out the principles. If they don't work, throw them away. Don't use them. But if they work and your life gets better, then follow that path. And it is a path that Jesus was our master teacher and way shower. And that path, anyone can follow. You don't have to be Christian. You don't have to be anything. You can be an atheist. But following the path of love, forgiveness, generosity, standing for justice, radical, standing up for injustice. And so it becomes a time where we right now where we're looking at how will I respond to what I perceive is injustice in the world. And there's tons of it going on. And we don't have to dwell there, but we have to make a stand. We have to take some action. Some people do rallies. Some people do acts of service. Some people do all sorts of different things. But to complain and kvetch and to judge the other is just creating the same.
And when your dad said, practice the principles, if they don't work, throw them out. What do you have a favorite principle? Unity principle?
So my favorite one is principle number. Well, first, there is only one presence and one power in my life and in the universe. God the good. I'm a panentheist, and that means I see God everywhere in everything and more. So we're swimming in God all of the time. That we have that opportunity to choose again what thoughts I'm going to think by what I'm experiencing in my world. We spent, 6 hours yesterday talking about the 15 commitments for conscious living.
Leadership.
Leadership. And the beauty of that is what I first learned these principles in Unity, because the number one principle is I am 100% responsible for my life. 100%. Now, you can argue with that. You can resist it. You can avoid it. But when you embrace it, I am responsible for my life. Life becomes a magnificent, miraculous journey, doesn't it? Absolutely.
And do you think that it's why, a lot of people think metaphysics or metaphysical Christianity or unity, you thought, is difficult because it's really, stop blaming God.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't have any excuses.
Right.
And I think that is, that's the big frog to swallow.
Yes,
right?
Right.
Once we can do that, then we're empowered to change our lives. Change is constant. We choose in or out. We choose either to be defensive and close-hearted, or we can choose to move above that and be open and generous and curious about life. I really, can I give you my my stand? Mm-hmm. I don't care about the differences. I really don't. You be you, I'll be me. And in together, let's find where we have a common purpose and let's join together there. If there's injustice, let's work together with that. Now, I hope I see that in my lifetime. And as you notice, my throat is a little dry. I have laryngitis. I keep preaching it. Live the principles. They work. They're spiritual principles. They're what Jesus taught us. One presence, one power. My favorite other principle is pray and move your feet. Faith without action is dead. So we're yapping all the time about our opinions, aren't we? And then do we notice what our yapping does to other people? Does it bring forth something new and vibrant and rich and creative? Or does it shut down that conversation that we long to have? I'll sit down again. Don't give a preacher a microphone.
No, that's the whole point. That's I think one of my favorite unity teachings came from Eric Butterworth. God can do no more for me than God can do through me. And once I got that, I was like, yikes, I got to get busy here. No one to blame. I said yesterday, years ago, it was like food, shelter, and someone to blame. Those were the basics, and now there's no one to blame, not even myself.
Not yourself. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. Be compassionate.
Yes,
we're
ourselves.
Just making a few mistakes along the way. Some mistakes have bigger impact than others.
Right.
And we're responsible to clean it up.
Yes. I think
that's what consciousness.
Our angel, Mary Ellen, has water for you as well. Yeah. How about? I'd like to ask folks here. Does anyone here have a favorite unity principle that brought you into unity? Okay.
What I usually hear is when I walked into a unity church, I felt like I was home. I didn't realize other people believe the way I do. It doesn't make sense for there to be a deity up in the sky that is of human form. But it makes sense that love is our way to learn what we're here to learn and to do what we're here to do.
Yes. And I remember I committed to coming when I was living in New York, and I had moved there. And I was living with my sister, who asked me if I wanted to go to, I think it was St. Ignatius, across town on the Upper East Side. It's where Jackie O, it was a Catholic church. It's where Jackie Onassis went to Mass. So we were like, oh, okay, yeah, so let's go to this very fancy Catholic church for Mass. And I walked in, it was very dark, and I was raised Catholic. I've already talked about that, but it was very dark and sort of foreboding, and the priest was in a pulpit way up, and I had just been divorced. I was not a year out of a divorce, and he was very old and talked about how divorced Catholics are going to the hot place, So I thought, I felt
well, at
terrible.
least it'll melt slow.
And so, but before we went to this Catholic church, I said, I'd like to stop by Lincoln Center, where Eric Butterworth is speaking, because I wanted to pick up a daily word. And so we stopped by Lincoln Center, and you have to take an escalator up to Avery Fisher Hall, now David Geffen Theater, and people, it was like rising into the light. People were good morning and hello, and I thought, I'd like to stay here. But I had to have that experience. A couple of years after that, I came back and was getting my life together, living with friends in Des Plaines, and there was a Catholic church down the street, and I thought, maybe my life's fallen apart because I'm not going to Mass anymore. So I went to Mass, and it was beautiful, church, Catholic church. And I walked in, and the priest was kind of old and talked about divorced Catholics going to the hot place. And I thought, you guys got to get a new talk, you got to get a... But I went back the next day when the church is empty, because I like empty Catholic churches. And I went to the Mary Chapel, and it was beautiful, and Mary's my girl. and I said, I love you, and I'm wild about your kid, but I can't come here anymore because when I do, I feel so bad and so ashamed. But I have found this place, Unity, and I've also found the rooms of recovery where everyone gets in, everyone's included, and I feel so, and I heard a voice, not my own, say, go and be where you can give and receive the most love.
Yes.
And that was Unity.
We're born blessed. And I was told that from the time I was born, that I was blessed. I was also told I was going to do something great, but nobody gave me the instructions as to what that great thing I was going to do was. So, the divine mystery, dancing in the, so I'm the type of person who likes to be thinking about what's next. Where am I going next? What's going to go, what next experience am I going to have? And I've had to learn to stay in the present moment, to be fully present to people, to myself, to circumstances. And life is beautiful when I remember that. I will share something with you, Megan, that I don't think you know. When I was in college, I converted to Catholicism.
Probably around the same time I was converting to Unity.
My dad said, where did we go wrong? But I'll talk to anybody. And I had one-on-one meetings with the priest. And the priest was a wonderful man. And we talked universal Christ. We talked what I consider was the best of Unity's messages. So it was my private counseling session with someone that I didn't, it's like when we get to know somebody, something magical happens. Everybody, all perceptions, my dear beloved friends, are misperceptions. So that means what goes on in our head is not true. What goes on in our heart? What does our gut tell us? And from that place, we can find common ground and create miraculous things. I know miraculous things are going on here in this church because they're so different than when I first came. When I first came, there was tons of unhappy people for all sorts of different reasons that people have. You've heard the story of the Israelites leaving Egypt, where they were persecuted and then they get into the wilderness, and then that's 40 years and they're in this wilderness and they fall away from God. They start murmuring in the wilderness. We right now are in a wilderness experience in life. We don't know who to trust. We don't know how to enjoy life going forward. And the only way to do it is to be present to what is right now. Right now. I love what's happened this morning. Did things go over, Yeah. But this is real life. 40 million Americans have left church. Most people have dropped away. Even mega churches are finding that. COVID gave people permission to stay at home, sit in their pajamas and watch church on TV. But you know what happened? We got lonely and afraid. And we didn't know who to trust. And we didn't know who our peeps are, Who's our 12 that we'll carry with us through life? And that's what it's about. It's about relationships. I've shared before what I heard my mother teaching my daughter about the cross. And she said the cross is you are one with God and all others. And I thought, what a beautiful way of sharing with my daughter what the cross meant to my mother. That's, I think, the gift that Unity has given me is not all the dogma. So I can embrace people as they are. And I love hearing stories. And I know we're here to walk each other home in love. That's what Ram Dass said. We're here to walk each other home. That's what the journey of life is about. In love. And it isn't always very easy to do, is it?
No. And the truth teachings are the truth teachings. In fact, I was told, and I love this, Unity was really a way to enhance, if you were a Catholic, it was to
Yes.
enhance Catholicism. It was to enhance your Lutheran teachings. Not the Fillmore. It was never intended to be a church
Or a religion.
or a religion. It was, the Unity School of Practical Christianity. But people, and Charles Fillmore himself said, folks, this is going to be like lights out in like maybe the 90s, and maybe make it to the 90s. They had no intention of building a church. So what it has become is because people love the principles. People love
How their
the
life
teachings
worked.
and how their life worked. It was the first place I learned about tithing, affirmations, that I'm one with God, that there is no hot place that I can go to.
The hot place is right here,
right
now.
here, right now. Yes,
It's going on in your head.
And the work that we did yesterday in the workshop is so in alignment with these teachings.
Oh, I was so excited. 22 people showed up and stayed for 6 hours. So somebody mentioned, what does the number 22 mean? And I looked it up. 22 means balance, manifestation, and builder of dreams. So we are building dreams right here and now. What do you want your dream to look like, feel like, smell like? Who do you want to dream with? All of that power is within you. But when we come to life from the perspective that life happens to me, and look at what it's done to me, look at what my boss did to me, look at what my ex-husband did to me, look at what my body did to me. That's a big one for us as we're aging, isn't it? Mm-hmm. How much more am I going to lose? And it's not weight. Mm-hmm. But life is meant to be joyous. I am here to spread joy and love. And I ask you, would it be okay with you if your life was easier? Yeah. And so that's what I want to be about, is allowing life to be easier than what's going on in my mind. It is dangerous territory up here.
Yeah, and I would love to give a little plug to the 15 Commitments of Conscious Leadership. This is the book that we're working on, the board, and I'm working in it. Marvelous roadmap for us. And they talk about the drama triangle: victim, villain, hero. Victim, villain, hero. Sometimes I can be in those three places within 10 minutes. And then, you should buck up. Buck up, buttercup, this says. And then the hero comes in like, I can fix it. Yes, we'll figure out how to do our taxes ourselves. We'll just download QuickBooks. Oh my God. Oh my God. Don't do it. But it's not supposed to be as hard as I make it. It's not supposed to be. What I love about the book also is like, it's okay. The question is, where are you? Are you above the line or below the line? And there are sometimes I can be below the line and not even know it until I figure, where am I on this? And if I'm not ready to be above the line, it's okay. I'm not ready. Am I willing? Yeah. Also says in the book, there's wanting versus willing. And I want to be above the line. I'm just not willing to do exactly what's required yet.
Yet, I'm willing to be willing.
Yes.
I also am a life coach, and my mentor coach said we can always be willing, whether we think we can, whether we want to, or whether we know how. We can always be willing. And that's what Fillmore meant by the 12 powers that we all have within ourselves that we forget about, that we give our power away to the government, to doing our taxes, to all sorts of things. Take our power back and live a joyous, vibrant life. Our kids need to see us dancing in the street. We need to be applauding the youth and showing them that we have principles that can help make life better. I never have forced going to church on my grandson. So the other day he called me from college. He's a junior at the University of Missouri. And he said, Nan, will you get me a Bible? I said, be still my beating heart. I said, sure, why? And he said, I want to read it every day. I've gone through the Proverbs, the wisdom teachings. I want to go through the Bible. And I thought, oh, you are like me, you know. But it was such an affirmation that life is meant to have, we have to be committed to principles. Commitment isn't what our mouth does. Commitment is the actions we take. I hope people will know when I'm dead and gone that what I was committed to, what I cared most about, what I loved, and that's what keeps me going each and every day, no matter what or where I am.
Beautiful. So as we sort of wrap this session up, the new vision for our lives, for Unity Displays, is a marvelous one. It's coming into focus more and more. And to keep our eye on the prize of that, of a vision, instead of what is going on out there, to stay true to our vision, our commitment to taking responsibility, to feeling our feelings through to completion, number 3, and to speak candidly and with candor and honesty, and not to gossip. That's number 5. These commitments are sort of universal. We're in alignment with them. It's going to be a really cool year.
It is, because you guys are going to be doing it together. You know, we lie to ourselves with our brain all the time. Our Tommy thinker doesn't work all that well. Our heart will always tell us the truth, and our body will always tell us the truth. So we say, what's the truth? And we give a story. The truth is, did you or did you not do what you said you were going to do with clarity, focus, ease, and a little bit of grace? That is a way to live life joyfully.
And so it is.
Amen. I always bring notes and never read them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. This was also a Reverend Carlo request, and I think it's perfect for our year ahead. Song I wrote with Janice Stanfield. You will do amazing things with the choice each new day brings. And with every breath you take, bless the progress that you make. The reason you live is found in every gift you give. Love your life, love your dreams. You will do amazing things. Amazing, amazing. You will do amazing things. Amazing, amazing. You will do amazing things. Oh, the places you will go and the people you will know. Don't worry when or where or how. You don't have to know right now. You're on the right track. No need to look ahead or back. Just enjoy what this day brings. You will do amazing things. Amazing, amazing. You will do amazing things. You don't have to work it out. Just stay in the here and now. Let your mind rest for a little while. Sometimes deepest answers come when you're out there having fun. So close your eyes and take a breath and smile. Amazing, amazing. You will do amazing things. Amazing, amazing. You will do amazing things. I'd like to ask you to bring someone to mind who could use that thought. I will bring every peacemaker to mind. And the Statue of Liberty as its representation. As I sing to America what is true. Amazing, amazing. You will do amazing things. Amazing, amazing. You will do amazing things. Now we will sing We as Americans who want peace, understanding, and wholeness for America. Amazing. amazing, amazing. We're here to do amazing things. So be it, and so it is.
And that was amazing. I love that song. Okay. Aha. This is the time in our service to share your offerings and tithes with Unity Displays. We thank those here in this room today and those who are watching later for your generous support. As our ushers come forward, please hold your gift in your hands and recite our offering prayer together. Divine love, through me, blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you, God, and so it is.
I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful, I am so blessed. We are so blessed, we are so blessed, we are so grateful for all that we have. We are so blessed, we are so blessed, we are so grateful, we are so blessed. And so it is.
And now the ushers, please bring the offering and prayer box forward to be blessed.
One of my favorite parts is to speak a word of great gratitude for these tithes and offerings that help Unity Displays grow into the church it is meant to be, into the spiritual center that serves so many and shines its bright light. We bless every prayer in the prayer box, knowing that these prayers are already answered in the mind of God. We are so grateful, so blessed. This we know. Thank you, God. So be it, and so it is.
We honor and welcome all contributions, time, talent, and treasure. If you have time or talent to contribute, please let a board member know how you would like to be involved. Thank you for your generous tithes. In addition to the Sunday collection, checks can be mailed to us and donations can be made online at unitydisplays.org. The lovely pulpit flowers were donated by the Unity Displays Board of Trustees, dedicated in gratitude for the leadership of our spiritual leader, Megon McDonough, and Reverend Carla McMillan. Remember, you too can be a flower angel. Choose your special date and sign up in the lobby. The fee is $35, and you get to keep the flowers and take them home after the service. Okay, now for the announcements. First, the meat of things. Yeah. First off, yes. First off, the newsletter. There's a stack of them out on the coffee table for you to pick up. Okay, the Awareness Awakening class is taking a break for the month of February, so there will be no class tomorrow, Monday the 2nd, or Monday the 16th. We are in February. Gotta remember that. And class will resume on Monday, March 2nd. See you then. The Healing Prayer Circle has now switched from the second Wednesday to the second Sunday of the month, right after the service at noon. We will do this until the month of May. So that's temporary. And speaking of May, save the date. The Spring Women's Retreat is Friday, May 15th, and to Saturday, May 16th. Did I say that right? The 15th and the 16th, yes, at St. Mary of the Lake University in Mundelein. Lovely place. Okay, now we're going to... No kids today. No kids today. So we're... Yes.
All the kids are in here.
Just us kids. And so we're going to stand, sing, and pray.